Hello, I'm Hailianna Grace and welcome to day 18 of Begin Again, your 28-day yoga journey. Today's theme is open your heart. So whenever you're ready, come and meet me on your mat. To begin in today's class, we'll start in a tabletop position, coming onto all fours, shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. Untucking the toes, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. And exhale, round through the spine. Dip the chin into the chest. Press the mat away from you through your fingertips. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, round. And just tick-tocking like this with your own breath. Going back and forth. Starting to tune into the breath. Start to link breath with movement here. Going at whatever pace is comfortable for you. Just breathing. And maybe start to focus on opening across the chest, opening the heart. Collarbones are moving back in space when you're in your cow pose. And on the exhale, you're opening the back of the heart, rounding through the spine. On your next in-breath, come to a neutral spine. We'll lengthen our stance a little bit. Curl the back toes under, deep breath in. And on the exhale, send the hips high to the sky. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Press the heart towards the thighs. Ears are in line with the biceps. Press into the first finger and thumb side of the foot, side of the hands. Deep breaths here. Keeping that bend in the knees so you create space for the low back. Inhale, shift your weight forward, coming into plank pose. Lower your hips slightly, squeeze the abs up and in. Shift your weight forward. Gently let the knees drop or lower down in one straight line, all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes. Engage through the legs, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat so your kneecaps are lifting. And we'll do 3 baby cobras. Inhale, your heart and hands lift, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Really pressing into the tops of the feet now. Inhale up. And exhale to release. Curl the back toes under. Inhale, press yourself up into all fours. And on the exhale, lift your hips high to the sky. Coming up into your downward dog again. Inhale the right leg straight up and back, toes pointing down. And exhale, bend the knee, step or carry the foot through to the spot between the hands. And we're going to widen our stance a little bit, widen the back leg out to the left a little. We're going to point the toes on a diagonal, almost to the left corner of the mat, maybe a little wider, pressing into the outer edge of that left foot. Right knee is above the right ankle. And as you're ready, inhale, come up into warrior one. You can still adjust the legs up here, widening, bending deeper into that front knee, really trying to point the hips forward. Inhale. And exhale, relax the shoulders. We're going to take the hands down, reaching behind our tail, clasp the hands, reaching those palms towards one another so they are reaching energetically, so maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Inhale, pull down with those fists, pointing towards the earth. Lift your heart up towards the sky, really opening the heart here, really tuning into our theme. Maybe gaze up to the sky. Deep breaths. Squeezing in the stomach. And inhale, come back to center, arms come up. And exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Shift your weight forward into plank. And exhale, lower down completely onto your belly. Untuck the toes. We're doing those 3 cobras again, really warming up the spine. Inhale, lift, heart and hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up again. Squeeze. Pressing into the mat with the feet and the hips. And release. Curl the back toes under. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, hips high to the sky, down dog. And you can take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale the left leg straight up and back, high to the sky. Keeping the hips squared, toes point down. Deep breath in. And exhale, bend the knee, step or carry the foot through to the spot between the hands, and we'll start to adjust our stance for warrior 1 on the other side. So back right toes are pointing to the top right corner of the mat on a diagonal. Left knee is directly over the left ankle. And whenever you're ready, inhale, rise up, arms straight up, really trying to square the hips here. Like the hip bones are headlights pointing forward, pressing into the outer edge of that right foot. Deep breath in, deep breath out, softening the shoulders. Bending that front knee a little bit more. And on the exhale, let the hands come behind the back, and we'll clasp the palms the opposite way now. It'll feel a little bit weird. We want to even out each side. Inhale, reach those knuckles down towards the mat, opening across the chest, maybe gaze up, only if it doesn't hurt the neck. Really squeezing the abs, deep breaths. And inhale, come forward, arms up. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step the left foot back to meet the right. Shift your weight forward into plank. And exhale, lower down completely onto your belly. We'll do 3 baby cobras yet again. Untucking the toes, kneecaps are lifted off the mat, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat really, really powerfully. And inhale, heart and hands lift up off the mat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. And exhale, let go. And now you can extend your arms back behind you, keeping your face lifted up off the mat. And if you'd like, you can start to lift one leg up off the mat, pointing the toes, and then lifting the other. And maybe staying here lifting one leg and then the other. Or maybe you lift both legs up off the mat. Maybe you lift the arms as well. Staying wherever is comfortable for you. You can always stay with just the legs lifted. But if you're not new to back bends, you're not new to the practice, or if you're feeling strong right now, you can bend in the knees, reach back, reach for your ankles, flex through the feet, kick into the palms, and lift your chest up and your feet as well. Coming into Dhanurasana bow pose. Deep breaths here, don't forget to breathe. And on the next exhale, release. Letting the palms come forward, maybe resting your forehead on them. Bend in the knees and swing the feet left and right. Releasing any tension in the low back now. When you're ready, come back to center. Press your palms into the mat and lift yourself up into tabletop. Bring the big toes to touch and widen the knees as wide as the mat and send your seat back to your heels. Resting your forehead on the mat, maybe take diamond arms. Just sinking in here, resetting our back after opening our heart so much. And on your next inhale, gently lift your head up off the mat. Walk your hands to your legs. Bring them together. Take a seat. And we'll do a seated twist. Bringing the right foot near the left glute and taking the left foot to the outside of that right thigh, grounding into both sits bones here. Inhale, getting tall. And exhale, maybe hook the left knee into your elbow as you use the left fingertips as a kickstand, twisting here. Maybe the elbow goes to the outer edge of that left thigh. Deep breaths, inhale, getting taller and longer. And exhale, twisting a little further. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Keeping our belly up and in. It's always so good to do seated twists after back bends. And inhale, release it, come back to center, and we'll switch to the other side, bringing the left foot to the bottom. Bringing that left foot to the outside of the right glute, and stepping the right foot to the outside of the left thigh, pressing into that right big toe. Inhale, getting tall. And exhale, hooking the right knee into that left elbow, or maybe taking it to the outside of that right knee, using the right fingertips as a kickstand as you twist over, gazing to the right. We'll stay here for a few breaths. you'll come back to center now, bringing yourself to be set up so you can lay down. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. And gently walk yourself down to lay down with these butterfly legs. Coming down onto your back completely. And before we take our Savasana, we'll extend the arms out behind us, overhead. And inhale. And on the exhale, reach forward, lifting your shoulder blades, head and neck up off the mat. And inhale, lower. Doing a bit of core work before we relax. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. I'm just doing a few more. Not forgetting to use our breath. Keeping our gaze on the ceiling. We'll do 5 more. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 2 more. Last one. Maybe hold for a second more. You got this. And release. And you can take Shavasana with the Baddha Konasana butterfly legs today if you like, keeping your first finger and thumb over your navel. Or if you'd like, you can always extend the legs straight out, coming into your traditional Shavasana. And we'll stay here for a few deep breaths, closing the eyes. Releasing any control over the breath. Softening the face, the neck. Softening in the eyes. As you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. If you have the butterfly legs, you can reach and gently lift the knees to come together with the palms and bring one knee into the chest and then the other. rocking gently side to side, keeping the eyes closed. You can fall to the right, using your right forearm as a pillow. Taking a deep breath here in this fetal pose. And gently press yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seat. Dipping the chin. Palms touch at heart center. And you can start to blink the eyes open, coming back into the room. Thank you so much for practicing with me today for day 18. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 19. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked today's class, please give this video a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified every time I post a new upload and a new class. And if you'd like to support me further, you can go to the link in the drop box below, and you can buy me a coffee and Sonia here a doggy cookie. From my heart to yours, namaste.